And I think every game he's gotten in, he's had a catch or either a touchdown. So it's just good for it to pay off for a guy like that because he works so hard and he's very talented. He's very talented. I don't think people understand how good he is. It's just a matter of circumstances. He's sitting behind Stedman, who's one of the best receivers in the country.
What's it like to kind of have an infusion of guys that didn't typically get those kind of chances? I mean, do you feel their presence like in the locker room?
Yeah, I do. I do feel those guys' presence because they're great guys. I enjoy having those guys on my team, and I respect those guys for what they do for us because they never complain, but they go out there and they compete their butts off every day in practice, on and off the field, and it's just a blessing to be a part of the team with guys like that. They make me go even harder, knowing that I was one of those highly touted guys coming out of high school, and they weren't. But they don't complain, so why should I complain? I just go out there and I work my butt off, and I enjoy working with those guys because they always push me.
And I mean, obviously circumstances led them to kind of getting more action in the games. But I mean, did you see that kind of demeanor before they were getting in games?
Yeah, especially with Ryan and Connor. Those guys, they've always been working their butts off. They make mistakes just as we all do, but they compete. They go after it day after day, and that's kind of the way we are around here as a group. But it's especially impressive from those guys being walk-ons.
Do you guys ever think back, just shooting the bull and say, I wish we didn't have to go through this?
It's human. It's human. No, not as far as that. It's human nature to think about. I wish I could have made some plays differently in the past that could have affected some games, and we could have possibly won those games. But being the player that I am, I really don't think about it. I just move on from it because there's more football to be played, and I have other games that I need to worry about, especially this week. I take it day by day, so I'm not going to sit here and dwell on the past. But I can't say that I don't sometimes think about it because, it's kind of human nature to do so.
Your coach mentioned quite a few times how different Oklahoma's defense is from what you guys have seen in the last 3, 4, 5 games maybe. What have you seen on film, and how do you feel like you have to, react differently maybe?
Well, can you just pull that mic back for me?
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, Geno.
Well, those guys, they're really talented, and they play a lot of man coverage, which is the key difference, I think, in my opinion. The Big 12 is full of talented defenders, and we face them each and every week, and we face guys of their caliber or better, or worse, throughout our career here. So we expect it to be another tough challenge for us. Those guys come in with a highly ranked defense, especially in the passing category. So it's going to be a tough challenge for us, and we look forward to it. And I appreciate the opportunity in my senior year to get a chance to play a team such as Oklahoma. Something that maybe wouldn't have happened had we not made this move. So it's just another opportunity for me to prove myself against a storied program.
I just wanted to ask, when you saw your counterpart there, Paul Maillard, throw the touchdown when you had to come out, what were your thoughts when you watched him deliver that ball?
I ran out there on the field and congratulated him because he put us out of the hole early, and he made a great throw. He stepped right in there cold. Or, he's probably not cold knowing Paul. He's always on the sideline throwing it. So he stepped right in there and threw a great shot. And I was just happy for him. I came off the field and congratulated him, and he was excited. And it's just good to see him, stepping up in a big situation.
I know you look at Geno against their defense, not Geno against Landry Jones. But is there anything when you go against the top quarterback that makes you want to play a little better, or drive you in any way?
Yeah, as a competitor, yeah. I do appreciate going up against great quarterbacks, and Landry's one of them. I've played many of them in my career, and it's one of those things where at the end of the day, the quarterback with the win is obviously going to be considered the better quarterback, and it's a game that's going to be played. Landry Jones in the Oklahoma offense versus the West Virginia defense, and vice versa. So but it's also a good opportunity to go up against a guy like that.